eSIM Studios podcast live stream episode number 86. Number 86 on the year. It is a wonderful Friday, May the 10th, 2024. My God, this year just keeps on rolling by. It is amazing. Well, hope everybody had a good week. Time to talk a little tech, right? I look forward to this live stream every single day. I would not want to be anywhere else except right here with you. I swear to God. My hand on the Bible. I love doing this live stream with y'all. So I want to thank everybody for joining me with not only today, whether you're watching this live, whether you're watching the replay, or you're listening on a podcast in Southeast Asia, Vietnam maybe, Indonesia, where we are up to number 23 on the trending tech podcasts. So I want to thank everybody around the world. I never thought I would say that, that's listening. I created this YouTube channel and podcast for you, not myself, but for you. That's the honest truth. So I want to thank everybody for joining me, and we got some really cool stuff going on today. You can get a free Pixel tablet. Yes, you heard that right. Free Pixel tablet. Brand new. We're not talking janky from the Google Play Store, believe it or not. I'm going to show you how to get you a free Pixel tablet. What else we got? We got updates up the wazoo. Samsung updated their S24 series. We'll get into that and some more devices. We have some app updates, right? Some cool stuff coming to Google Messages we will get into. Google may have a search giant competitor coming up here on Monday. Maybe. We will get into. What else we got? Let's see. God dang, we got a lot of people in here. It's a Friday afternoon. What's going on, Ashton? Yes, my name is, that is correct, that is correct. You got it right. And yes, this is me here on my personal account. That's correct. Yes, I do not hide who I am. I am a real person. So let's get started, right? I was going to wait. Now let's see. Before we get into it, you can take us on the go wherever you're at, right? Obviously, we're here on YouTube. YouTube is our home. Shit, I'm trying to get it like other people. I'm trying to get it like you, man, as well. We're all in here trying to get our shit together. So, everybody go search Aston Weems YouTube channel. I'm going to link it below here when this is over. I might have gotten in there right now, but if I don't, I'll double check and link it. So if you're watching this, the replay, or if you're not, come back here in about an hour or so whenever we're done, and I'll link his channel in the description. Very entertaining channel. Very, very entertaining. So, even when I don't comment, I'm still listening. I don't think I commented last night on your live stream, but I'm always listening. I'm always listening. I'm always listening to your channel in the background, whatever I'm doing. So, and we'll get our other things started. I just had a lot going on here. My mom's funeral was last week, and got a lot going on. But we'll get our thing going on here. Let's see. Yes. So as I mentioned, you can take us anywhere. We're simply search eSIM Studios on any podcast platform, and we'll pop up, right? So let's get into it. And if we have, holy shit, got a lot of people in here. Check this out. So if we have a lot of people that want to enter a giveaway, we can do that. I gave away all of our routers. I do have some cases to give away. iPhone cases and Samsung Galaxy cases and Pixel cases. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it sucked. It's really tough. Yeah, it sucks. But thank you. I really appreciate it. It's been tough. She's been sick for the last 6 weeks. She passed away last week, so it's been a tough last few weeks. So thank you very much. Let's get into this. Let's go ahead and get into the I'm going to show you a little hack, right? So let's get into the Pixel giveaway. And I'm not giving it away, but you can technically get a free Pixel tablet. So I'm going to show you a little hack that I do when I upgrade a device. This is exactly what I do for a lot of devices, whether it's a new Samsung, a new Pixel. Nothing doesn't really have a trade-in program. But let's get into it. Let me show you how to get a free Pixel tablet. I think that's the big thing of the day, right? Let me turn this down just a bit. Let me pull up my browser, and I will show you exactly. Now, I haven't ordered mine yet, but I'm going to do it after this live stream. And I'm going to show you the little hack you can do to get it free, right? So where is the Google Store? Okay, so let me pull up this. All right, so check this out. So Google, it's been, look, they made some really nice tablets, badass tablets back in the day, right? The Nexus line, the Nexus tablets, that was their line of phones and tablets, the Nexus line. Before Pixel came along, Nexus was more of a it didn't really have the flagship look and or feel, so Google dropped the Nexus line and picked up the Pixel line, which is their flagship premium devices, right? Phones. They had a Nexus tablet, but now they graduated to a Pixel tablet, right? So look, it's not I'm not going to say it's not the latest and greatest. It doesn't have the very top of the line specs, right? It just doesn't. But you can't beat a free tablet. So look, if you want to get the tablet, the base model's $399. The upgrade, or you can get it with a dock and a speaker, like a like a smart speaker. But who wants that, right? Nobody wants that. So here's the tablet, $399. Base model. You can get it in white, or you can get it in hazel. That looks badass. I think I prefer the dark color. What does the back look like? Yeah, that looks cool. I don't really like the white. We'll go with that one. And then you can have an upgraded 256 gigs of storage for $499, or the base 128. Now the free one is this right here, 128. Depending on what you want to do, instead of being free, if you want to choose the 256 storage variant, you're gonna have to pay an extra $100. So instead of it getting for free, you're just paying an extra $100, and you just pay $100, and then you get the upgraded storage variant. But most people, I'm assuming, are just gonna go with the free version, right? So trade in your device. So now to get this free version, you have to have a trade-in. Let's see what they got. So Apple or Samsung, right? Now they're giving you more money back for Samsung. For Apple, for iPads. Cannot trade in an iPhone. Cannot trade in a Samsung S24 Ultra. It has to be a tablet. So what is the cheapest model? So here's the hack that I do, because I don't have an iPad, right? So if I want to get this deal, a free Pixel tablet, I have to trade in an iPad. Well, I don't have an iPad, right? So, well, guess what? Let's go get one. So here's what I do. You can basically, any one of these that you trade in, any one of these iPads that you can trade in, get you $399 towards this Pixel. This Pixel tablet is $399. So any iPad on this list will get you a free tablet, Pixel tablet, right? So what I do is I go look on this list for the very cheapest iPad I can find out on the open market, out on eBay, on OfferUp, on Mercari. Anybody selling it anywhere, I'm going to buy it super cheap and then trade it in to get this free Pixel tablet. So what I found before I started the stream is, let's see, where are we? So you can get the very, very cheapest iPad you can get is this. So you can choose iPad 6, buy it for 114 bucks. And then once you get that in, you're going to trade that iPad in. You're going to return that. Google, when they send you this new Pixel tablet, they're going to send you not only the tablet, but they're going to send you a return box and label. That whenever you get this iPad in, you'll simply take this iPad and put it in the return box, send that back off to Google, and you got yourself a free Pixel tablet. Now, technically, is it free? Yes, you will have to pay $114, but you're getting the Pixel tablet for free. So all in all, you basically get a Pixel, unless you have one of these iPads sitting around at the house, trade it in. They're giving you $399 for any iPad. That's a steal, right? So I think what I'm going to do when this stream is over, I'm going to purchase this iPad right here for 114 bucks. And then I am going to trade it in. So what is this? Apple iPad 6, right? So what I'm going to do, where are we at? Let's see. Right here. Boom. iPad 6. Oh, wait. Oh, look, here we go. So look. So I got Apple iPad. I put in 6th gen, right? Because that's what we got right here. So I'm gonna simply type that in. Is your device in a good working condition? Yes. Wait, hold up. Just a few minutes ago. It was $399. What's going on here? Oh, here we go. Maybe that was it. Where's my phone at? Because I saved one on eBay in my eBay cart. An iPad. Let's see. Where are we at? Let me show y'all which one to get. The cheapest one you can buy to trade in for it to be a free Pixel tablet. So I got so it's going to be the Apple iPad Air 3rd gen. Thing's like 8 years old. You can find one on eBay. This is the cheapest one you can find to buy. That will give you the maximum trade-in value to make this for free. So go get you an iPad Air 3rd gen, whether it's on eBay, OfferUp, anywhere. Go find you one of these. They're like 75 bucks. You're going to buy that, and you're going to choose this. You're going to go to the Pixel tablet page and just do everything like I'm doing. Hit yes, yes, yes. Add trade-in, and away you go. Then they're going to give you $399 for that iPad, and then the Pixel tablet's $399. So technically, you're gonna, the only thing coming out of your pocket's what, like 75 bucks, but that's a steal, right? For a brand new tablet, it's decent, right? It's enough. Trust me, it's well worth 75 bucks that you're gonna be putting down, right? So boom, there we go. Go to cart. Now, it's the estimated trade-in value. Total after trade-in. So I guess you do have to pay taxes, right? But it is what it is. And then what they're going to do, now, once you pay, they're going to put a hold for $431. Once you send them that iPad, right, and they get it, remember, they're going to send you, with the new Pixel tablet, they're going to send you a box. They're going to send you a label that you simply throw that iPad in there and send it back to them. Once they receive it in the mail, they will credit you back $399, and then all you're going to pay, all that will come off your card, is basically $32, and that's just paying for tax. So phenomenal deal. I'm not sure how much longer this is going to last, so whenever you watch this, you're probably going to want to take advantage of this offer. I went through the fine print, and it looks pretty self-explanatory. So they're basically, look, technically, is it free? I mean, yes and no, right? I mean, unless you have one of those iPads sitting around the house, shit, go ahead and trade it in. Even Samsung tablets, now they're not giving you as much for Samsung tablets, but very, very good way to get a nice brand new Pixel tablet. It's really nice. Now it has the G2 processor, Tensor G2, that came in the Pixel 7 series, Pixel 7, Pixel 7 Pro. Had some overheating issues, but I don't expect you to take this outside in the heat like you would with your phone, right? Tablets are basically going to stay inside, right? Or in your car with the air conditioning. We should be fine. The only time I had overheating issues with that processor is when I had my Pixel 7 Pro outside taking pictures, taking videos in the hot Texas heat where it was 103 degrees. Then my phone would have overheating issues. But unless you're going to do that with your tablet, I might think twice, but you rarely take tablets outside like you do with a phone. So you should be fine with it. It doesn't overheat in regular 75-degree weather inside your home. It'll be fine. I wouldn't worry about it. But it comes with 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage. Unless you want the bigger storage variant, then you're going to be paying $100 on top of the $32 for taxes, right? So you'd be paying $132. But if you want to do that, it's still a great deal. But that is how you get your free Pixel tablet. I guess free should be in quotation marks, maybe. Look, you're still going to have to pay a few dollars here and there, but it's worth it, in my opinion. That's a phenomenal tablet for a very little price. I would not recommend this tablet at full price. I just wouldn't. It's just not worth it. There's better tablets out there. Samsung tablets are better. Apple tablets are better. iPads. But I don't use Apple. I love Samsung tablets. But for a brand new Pixel tablet, again, brand new, for basically $32, whatever it is, it's a no-brainer, right? I mean, you get a lot of value for not that much money. So take advantage of that if you want to. Pretty good deal. They also have the new Pixel 8a you can take advantage of if you want. But I will leave links to this in the description box. Links to the Google Play Store with the Pixel tablet and links to eBay where you can pick up a trade-in device for very cheap. Very, very, very cheap. Let's move in to this next news article, okay? I'll probably order this here once we are done. Done. Let's see. All right, let's see here. Hang on one second. Big news now for anybody that's a OnePlus fan. We've mentioned for the last few months that the OnePlus 13, now the OnePlus 12 is already out. Pretty good device. It's gotten some decent reviews. They're just not that popular here in the United States. They're real big in India, real big in China. But the US, look, they can, I believe T-Mobile is still selling them. I believe. I'm not 100% sure. You can still pick up a OnePlus device in T-Mobile. I always recommend stay away from the carrier. If you can, go through OnePlus on their website. They have financing there. If that's something you're still interested in, try to get away. Because look, once you get them at the carriers, they're locked down. I mean, you can't put another SIM card in there. You're gonna want to unlock device. You own the device. Go through T-Mobile. You know, technically own it. Legally, you don't own it. But we've talked about OnePlus changing their design, right? So we've seen the new iPhone 16 series that's about to come out here later this year. They hardly changed a thing. In fact, they rolled back. Yes, the Pro and Pro Max are going to look like this year's Pro and Pro Max. And the base iPhone 16 and the 16 Plus are going to look like an iPhone 10. So they're going back to the old school style iPhone, right? So they are stuck in concrete when it comes to that design. I'm meaning Apple, right? We see now Samsung is going to move on to a new design with the S25 series. And OnePlus is going to move along with redesigning their OnePlus 13 series, right? So today we just got a new look at what it's going to basically look like, right? And I got it right here on our website, eSIMstudios.com. Go to eSIMstudios.com. All of your tech news, right? Look at all this cool stuff we got. All Apple news, iPhone news, Android news. I have our YouTube channel up there. I have how-tos. Very easy to navigate. I have how to unlock iPhones on there. But let's jump into it. So this is what the iPhone... This is what the OnePlus 13 and OnePlus 13R are going to look like, right? Check this out. Boom. Now, what changes are different, right? So technically, it's not a big of a change as I was expecting. I was expecting full redesign. Now it's kind of semi redesign, right? Because look at this. OnePlus 13 here on the left, OnePlus 13R on the right. So the OnePlus 13 is going to keep the same stovetop design, meaning, where you cook dinner, right? Stovetop. You got the burners. So that's where your little cameras are. So this big circle on here is going to house the cameras on the left. The OnePlus 13 on the left. It's going to have the cameras. Now, what's different is that Jesus, why do I keep on saying iPhone? The OnePlus 12 had as a circle camera design, except that is on the left-hand side. So instead of being smack dab right in the middle, the OnePlus 12 was offset to the left of the device. So you'll have a new camera redesign and be right smack dab in the middle of the device. So total redesign, not really, but it looks different nonetheless. If you held them side by side, you would be able to tell a difference, unlike iPhone. Now, OnePlus 13R is going to have a square camera design. Now, those of you that remember what the OnePlus 12R looks like is similar to the OnePlus 12, except one's just has less specs, or last year's flagship specs, compared to this year, the OnePlus 12, which has the new Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. Anyways, the OnePlus 12R, this year's model, has a round camera setup. This upcoming year for the OnePlus 13R is going to have the square camera cutout. Now, if everybody remembers what the OnePlus, what is it? OnePlus, did they skip 11? OnePlus 10? Let's see. Yes. So the OnePlus 10, as you can tell, see, here's the OnePlus 12. It has a camera cutout on the left-hand side. Remember, the OnePlus 13 is going to be smack dab in the middle. Here's the OnePlus 10 Pro. What is the 11? Looks the same as 10. So the OnePlus 13R is basically going to look like the OnePlus 10 with the square cutout here on the back. Now, I trolled Apple for scaling back their design, right? But apparently, OnePlus is going to do something similar. At least it's not on their flagship device. So look, I can't make fun of them too much, because OnePlus is going to do the same thing with their mid-range version. Flagship's going to be the same, or excuse me, flagship's going to be different. The R series, which is the watered down version, is kind of like the Pixel 8a which is the watered down version of the flagship, sort of like the Nothing Phone 2A, which is a watered down version of their flagship. The R series for OnePlus, which is the watered down version of their flagship series, is going to have a square camera cutout, as you can tell right here. So pretty interesting. Any more news with the specs? The new OnePlus 13 will have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 CPU, and presumably the OnePlus 13R will have this year's Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor, which when these new devices are released, that R series processor, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, which is the current flagship right now, will be a year behind in the future when these are released, if that makes sense. Because this year's OnePlus 12R has last year's flagship specs, right? This should come out right around the new year, right? So the leaks have come out kind of early. Nothing too crazy though, right? So as you can tell, the last few OnePlus devices have always come out at the beginning of the year every year, right? Let's see. I guess that's all we get. I'm trying to see if I wrote down there's any camera improvements. Let's see. It'll have a 2K display, okay. 6.8 inch 2K LTPO micro curved monitor. It'll have a 5400 mAh battery. It's pretty big. 100 watt wired charging. That's very fast. Should charge from 0 to 100% in, I don't know, roughly 25 minutes, something like that. Under 30 minutes for sure. Let's see. And again, if they can keep their flagships, you can tell the price: $799, $699, $799. So technically, it's less than than their competitor. So the S24 Plus would be this year's strongest competitor. Same CPU. This one comes in at $1,000, and the OnePlus, the current OnePlus 12. Starts at $799, $800. So it still is a little bit less expensive than the Samsung flagship. So let's hope they can keep their prices the same, and let's hope that they don't increase them too much. I got close to pulling the trigger on the R series this year and just hadn't gotten around to it. I used to be one big OnePlus fan, but just recently, in recent years, kind of lost interest for whatever reason. Competition's getting better, and but I still like OnePlus. I would still definitely use one of their phones. So we'll have to see. Moving down the road, I have to see how everything goes. Right? Did they increase their software update? They sure did. So they increased their update schedules from 5 years. Okay, yes, 5 years of security patches. So that's nice for whoever wants to get it. Be staying up to date for the next 5 years, right? Let's see. Let me grab this next article here. So, kind of a surprise today, Samsung. I got updates on both, or I guess, all three of my Samsung phones. I have an S24 Ultra, S24 Plus, and I have an S22, base model S22, 256 gig model that I am actually recording on. This is what you're looking at me from. That got updated to One UI 6.1 today. May security patch. So they are starting to roll out Android 6.1 and May security patch to older Samsung devices. Again, it was an S22 I'm recording on right now, but both of my S24 Ultra and my S24 Plus got updates as well. So we're running on Android One UI 6.1 on those with the May security patch. Here is the software build version for all three S24 series devices. And let's see, I believe it's going down to the S21. So if you have a flagship Samsung device that you purchased in the last couple of years, chances are you do have an update available. Please check your settings for an update. So simply go to your settings app, and then in the very top where it shows a magnifying glass, just simply type in update, and this should take you right there and tell you if one is available. It should be available. Now in this one, there's not a lot of features that they introduced, right? Not a lot of features, but a lot of bug fixes and security patches, which is key, which is very good. A lot of bugs were squashed, but definitely want to stay up to date on the security, right? So let's see. What did they introduce? Just bug fixes, I believe. It says there's no new features or performance improvements in this new update. Meaning it's just under the hood stuff that you don't see really, but that they're updating. So if you have a Samsung device, go ahead and check for an update. Should have one. Now, oops, I just chose that one. Here's an interesting story. T-Mobile is buying US Cellular. It wasn't too long ago that we saw T-Mobile purchase the Mint Mobile. And it's kind of surprising because they are moving fairly fast, right? And what bothers me is the data breaches. Because it seems like every 3 to 6 months, you hear of a new data breach from one of these companies, right? And it's a sad state of affairs that they cannot get a handle on their own security, because not only because people's names, information are getting leaked out, addresses, phone numbers, social security numbers are getting leaked. I guess AT&T was the latest big carrier victim to get hit with a data breach, and in that case, millions upon millions of individuals' personal details. Not good by any means. Let's see, but that's my concern. I'm not sure. Because look, after T-Mobile purchases US Cellular, what's next? I actually like these smaller MVNOs, these smaller carriers, because they're cheap for one thing, they're easy to use, and that's basic. Look, if you get, you're going to have decent call quality, your messages are going to go through. I'm worried that there might not be any more MVNOs, meaning smaller carriers, to choose from. Maybe even a couple years from now, they might all be purchased by larger companies here down the road, right? But very interesting story. If you want to go to our website, check out the article and check out some of the details here. They did not say how much money they purchased US Cellular, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be over the $1 billion mark. At least I would think so. So anyways, just keep an eye out on that. If you have US Cellular, I don't think anything really changes for y'all, at least not yet. It may roll over to a T-Mobile service that you'll have to, damn it, I knocked that over. Hang on one second. All right. Knocked over my water bottle down there. Okay. So what else we got? What else? We went over Pixel tablet. We discussed T-Mobile buying US Cellular. We discussed the security updates. What else we got? Oh yes, I know what we got. OpenAI. So interesting story here. I'm opening up my news section so I can pull the article up. Okay. Let's see. So on Monday, OpenAI confirms. Now, if you're not familiar with the name OpenAI is the company that owns and started and created ChatGPT, the famous AI, not necessarily a chat bot, but a everybody's messed with that, where they can summarize stuff, they can write you a book report, all that good stuff. They are coming out with their very own search results website. That's going to be similar. The closest thing I can compare it to is Google search, right? So, or I guess technically the closest thing you can compare it to is Google Gemini, right? Because Google Gemini is Google search with AI. It's infused with AI. So Gemini is Google search infused with their AI. So OpenAI is going to introduce their very own search engine on Monday morning. Let me show this to you. It says OpenAI is also hosting an event. It's going to announce a long-rumored search engine. This is something we'd expect to be a competitor for Google, as the company is kind of a big deal on the search engine scene. However, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman dispelled rumors of a search engine announcement in a short and sweet tweet. Not GP5, not a search engine, but we've been working hard on some new stuff, and we think people will love it. Feels like magic to me. So hold up. So maybe that's not the case, because he clearly just stated in this article right here, it's not. So the latest version of ChatGPT, they came out with ChatGPT 3. All right, that's what was first introduced and what was made popular like a year ago. Then ChatGPT 3.5 came out, which is what people are running on the free version. And then if you wanted to pay OpenAI $20 a month, you can get access to their ChatGPT 4. Now he's saying the event Monday is not for their ChatGPT, and he's saying it's not a search engine. Interesting, but he says we've been hard at work on some new stuff. So I don't know. I don't really know what to expect now. To be quite honest with you, I was under the assumption they were going to release a search engine like Google. Statement also. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not really sure. It's gonna have some sort of AI infused. Look, and if the reports are coming out that it is a search engine, then it's probably what it is. He's saying it's not, possibly to cool the leaks that are coming out, to put a blanket over the fire, so to speak, of that getting leaked out. I'm not really sure what to expect, but I've seen in multiple publications that they're going to introduce a Google search or something similar to Google search, right? So, look, stick around Monday in the afternoon. I will let you know. Join us on Monday's live stream, and we will all find out what the hell is up their sleeve, really. Because right now, just not sure. Let's see. I'm trying to find here. Let's see. Where was this? Well, folks, that looks like it's about it. What's going on, Inti? Appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much. Well, I guess I'll get out of here early. Normally keep these streams to about an hour, but look, we blew right past right through those news stories, and there's not much else. I mean, we got some good tidbits this week with the Pixel 8a and some OnePlus news. But I'm gonna go order my Pixel tablet and get that for free. So if you're just joining us and you want to know how to get a free Pixel tablet, simply replay this. And that was the very first story we hit on at the very beginning. And I think it's about time I order mine before they all get sold out. So I will do a giveaway tomorrow. If we get some more people in the chat tomorrow, we'll do a free giveaway tomorrow. Might have some more items as well. Right now I just have some cases to give away. Oh yes, there's one last thing I wanted to hit on. Check this out. Let me pull this up. A much needed update to Google Messages. Y'all know how iPhone just introduced, I think it was on the latest iOS update, not the latest update, but their newest software version that was released a few months ago with the iPhone 15 series. You can basically edit text messages that you sent out. Like, say I send out to a text message to my dad, hey, meet us at this restaurant. If we're going out to dinner, hey, meet me at this restaurant at 8 p.m. Tonight, and I'll see you there. And then like 20 minutes later, you're like, did I say 8 p.m.? Damn it, I meant 7. Or I meant 9. So instead of writing a whole new text message, you can actually now go back in your Google message that you already sent him, and you can edit the text. Now, you can tell if he's already looked at it. If he's on Android, obviously Android to Android, they have the read receipts on RCS, so you'll be able to tell, has he read it or not, right? So if he hasn't read it yet, you can go back into your message you sent him and edit that message to say 9 p.m. instead of 8 p.m. Of course, if he's read it already, you're probably going to want to send another text. Hey, it's at 9, not 8. My bad. But this is a first for Android and Google Messages. Now, you can't. I believe this is in the beta version of Google Messages only, meaning you can't do it if you're on the regular stable build of Google Messages. So if you're wondering, well, how do I get the beta version? Well, simply go to your phone, Android of course, and then go to the Play Store, App Store, and type in Google Messages. Right? And then what you're going to do is once you find Google Messages right here, simply scroll down. So once you find Google Messages, this is beta already. I'm already in beta. But once you find Google Messages in the Play Store or in your App Store, simply scroll down and you'll see right there, it'll ask you, do you want to join the beta? Simply hit join. You'll get a notification for an update for the Google Messages app in just a minute or two, and simply update it. And once you update it, you will be enrolled in the beta version of Google Messages, and then you will have this neat feature. Very cool. Did not expect this to. I've always wondered, are they going to add that? And never really gave it too much thought. And this kind of came out of left field, out of nowhere. I just saw this right before we went live. I think that's why I was kind of overlooking it, because I just seen it right before we went live. Now, it's in some beta testers. I think it's a slow rollout. I think every Messages beta user should have this available probably within the next few weeks, I would assume. Let me see if it's on mine already. Hang on, because I haven't even checked mine. Now, it says Google has reduced the processing time to up to 15 minutes, and unedited original messages now appear in message details. More importantly, the user said that the beta editing feature requires works with two people back and forth in the same messaging thread. Let's see. Interesting. Let's give it a try. Okay. Oops, I dropped it. So let's see. It should show a emblem up here that you can edit it. Now, I think you have to long press the message. Let's see what happens. I do not have it yet. Yeah, I do not have it yet, but interesting. So I don't even have it. So it should show up here, I don't know, within the next week or two, or maybe 3. But if you don't have it, if you do have it, that's awesome. Give it a try. Let me know how it works. If you don't have it, have no worries. It'll probably be, on your device here. I'm sure within the next week or 2, possibly 3. But it's right around the corner, which is a very cool feature. It's taken them a while to add this. Don't know why, but very, very cool feature. Cannot wait to test that out. So that'll do it for today's what's going on, Daniel? Yeah, we it's all good. We had the stories we went through. So at the very beginning, you can get a free Pixel tablet from the Google Store online. And you might want to hit replay if you're interested. I'm gonna take advantage of that offer. Literally, I'm about to hit in stream. The very next click I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the Google Play Store and place my order. Now, to break it down real quick, you do have to have a trade-in, but they're giving you $399 towards basically any iPad trade-in. Any. They also take Samsung tablets, but they give you less trade-in value. But they give you $399 for like any iPad trade-in. So what I'm going to do is my old trade-in hack, right? So I go to eBay, find the cheapest iPad I can buy to trade in, and I think it was what, $60, $70, something like that. So look, is it free? I mean, I guess not, but I'm basically going to spend $60 to get a free Pixel tablet because the base model is $399 and they're giving you $399 for an iPad trade-in. So I'm gonna go grab me an iPad off of eBay, trade, and then order this Pixel tablet. So I basically explain that deal, break it down, and then we get into the Google Messages where you can now update your sent messages, sort of like iPhone, right? And then where do we also do? Just to recap today, we got into the OnePlus 13 design leak that came out. So we got OnePlus 13 here on the left. Is it a design change? Technically, yes. But instead of that circle being connected to the left side of the device, it's going to be smack dab right in the middle. And I made this mistake earlier. The OnePlus, I kept on saying iPhone when I meant to say OnePlus. The OnePlus 13R is going to, instead of remember the 12R this year had the same circle cut out for the cameras? Well, next year's 13R is going to be a square design similar to like the OnePlus 10. So, except it looks like it's not going to be connected to the left side either. It's going to be sort of in between the middle and the left side. So, not a total redo or redesign, but certainly I like it better in the center. I never liked the look of the OnePlus 12 or 11 with it connected to the left side. I think symmetrically it looks good. It's right smack dab in the middle. So there's your OnePlus 13 and 13R. And by the way, you can get speaking of good deal. Oh shit, sorry. Excuse me. Speaking of good deals, we have to edit that out. You can get, Daniel, I think we were talking about it yesterday. OnePlus, they're good trade-in deals. You can get a OnePlus 12 from their website. I think if I trade in my S22 that I'm recording on, they're giving me like $400 for that. So I think I can right now I can upgrade to a OnePlus 12 for just a couple $100. So I think I might take advantage of that as well. I don't know. I'm gonna order something here when I hit in stream. I'm either gonna get the Pixel tablet or the OnePlus 12. Just not sure, but I'm gonna figure that out here in the next few minutes. S24's got the May security patch. I updated my S24 Ultra, my S24 Plus to the May security patch, and my S22, again what I'm recording on, got the One UI 6.1 update with the May security patch. So it looks like Samsung's pushing out all of the May security patch updates, and the older devices, they're pushing One UI 6.1 to them. I might do a video on the AI stuff and compare, because when I just updated it, before I connected it to my webcam, to my computer, it was saying, oh, check out these new AI features, this and that. But AI features on a 2-year-old phone, kind of interested to see how similar it is to the S24 series. Should all be about the same, right? Because the stuff they're doing on the S24 series is not like groundbreaking. I'm pretty sure a 2-year-old flagship CPU can handle all the AI stuff, because again, it's not that intricate it's not really AI, but I'll check it out. If there's a much difference, I'll do a video on it. And then we got into T-Mobile's buying another MVNO. T-Mobile's buying US Cellular. And I got into that and how it may or may not be a good thing for the cell phone industry. I wish these smaller companies would just stay smaller companies, because again, what I'm scared of is the data breaches, right? Because once US Cellular becomes a part of T-Mobile, T-Mobile has another big data breach. That means if you're a US Cellular customer, your data is going to get leaked too. So like when T-Mobile had that huge data breach not too long ago, guess what? Mint Mobile customers were in there as well, because you get tied in, all your information gets tied into the T-Mobile system, to the T-Mobile computer, to their network, basically, right? And T-Mobile is known for having data breaches. I mean, it sucks, but it just is. So I'm not too sure. If I was a US Cellular customer, I might not be too happy about this, right? Because look, when AT&T had their ginormous data breach where 144 million users' data was leaked, a lot of those users were with Cricket, right? Cricket users. Look, they gotta get a handle on these data breaches. I don't know how they can do it, but shit, if we send people to the moon, you think we could figure out a way to, I don't know, encrypt some customer data somehow. I know it probably already is, but I mean, it happens way too often. It seems like every few months there's or every 6 months there's a huge data leak by one of these carriers, right? And that goes into play with the SIM swap stuff. Y'all know how that goes, right? What else? I believe that was it for the day. So we had a decent amount of stories, right at about the hour mark. So, Daniel, we'll do the giveaway tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and do the giveaway tomorrow. I gotta run actually, but join us tomorrow. I'll do giveaway tomorrow. I got a bunch of stuff to give away. All my routers are gone, but I got a pile of electronics, new stuff, not crap. It's all new stuff that I review. Oh yes, and I reached out to a number of companies, sponsors that want me to review products, carefully selecting a few, and we got some cool stuff coming to the channel. So appreciate everybody. If you missed part of the show, you can hit rewind or hit the replay, or again, catch us on one of the podcasts platforms, and be more than happy to share any of the links. If you go into the description box, I got everything linked up. So thank you for joining us. Hope you had a good week. Please have an enjoyable but safe rest of your Friday afternoon and or evening. And as always, I will see you tomorrow. Peace out, guys. Take care. I really appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Peace.